Welcome to the video tutorial on task and project planning with Staff Times. This feature helps businesses manage their resources efficiently and keep a clear overview of their workforce planning. With the planning tool, tasks and projects can be assigned to employees in just a few steps, and time tracking can be easily monitored. The tool allows for flexible schedule adjustments and provides automatic notifications to keep all team members up to date. Ready to dive into the details? Let's get started. Click on Planning in the left-hand menu to access the main interface of the planning tool. The calendar is displayed as a table listing all employees, organised by week. If an employee has logged time entries for a selected period, these are marked with a 2-letter code on the respective day with a colour indicator. You can find the explanation for these codes in the lower left corner. These entries represent recorded workdays, for example, logged working hours or reported absences, and are locked for further planning on those days. Below the planning table, you'll see the available planning accounts, which form the basis for assigning time units to employees. A planning item, also known as planning activity, can be used either universally for work scheduling with all employees or assigned to a specific group to manage projects and tasks more individually. When creating new planning items, consider the level of detail required for your planning. Let's start the planning process. In this example, we'll create a 30-day work schedule for the Northwest team. Select the team. Use the filter Team while leaving the Group filter unchanged. Choose the date range. Select the next 30 days as the planning period. Select the planning item. We'll use a general type named Scheduled Work, which isn't linked to a specific project. Assigning planning items to your employees. Enter the code of the planning item directly on the respective days for each employee. Alternatively, use drag and drop to easily insert the planning item in the desired place. The table will automatically insert the employee's daily working hours value as the default. You can adjust this value if needed. Validating and saving. Once all items are in place, validate the entries and click the Calculate Time button to sum up the total planned hours. The total will be displayed on the left side of the table and shown as FTE, full-time equivalent, or person days. Note, the FTE calculation is based on the standard working hours per day. We recommend using the generally applicable daily plan hours as the basis. If adjustments are needed, modify the entries and recalculate the total time. Once all planning items have been added and the work schedule is complete, click Save to finalise it. The planned hours will automatically be transferred as work schedules to the MyTime app for those employees. The saved planning items will appear with a coloured frame, confirming their successful deployment to the team members. For general reference, you can send a screenshot of the work schedule via email to the team members by clicking the Send as Image button. To review individual planning entries at the user side, navigate to the employee's detail report by clicking on their name. In the detail report, each planning entry for the selected period is displayed as a separate row, colour-coded based on the setting of the planning item. In this example, the employee has logged their time for the work scheduled on December 2nd. To edit this day's entries, click on the row to open the editing view. On this day, the page summary shows the recorded working hours have been applied to the daily plan hours, resulting in a daily balance of 48 minutes of overtime. In the row detail, use the action button on the right side of the respective row to edit the timesheet or delete the planning entry. Please note that adding new planning entries and deleting or adjusting your entire work schedule must be done directly in the planning interface. For an overview of all employees' entries, click on the Review Sheets button on the top right to navigate to the Manage Timesheets report, where you will find the planning and timesheet entries of all employees, which can also be downloaded for downstream processing if required. Let's check out the timeline page. This view provides a compact tabular overview of both planning entries and log times and absences for all employees. Next, we'll return to the planning interface. To configure the planning items and add new ones, use the Manage Activities button located below the planning table. In the Manage Activities menu, you'll find the activity types: working time, absences, and planning. Under the Planning tab, you'll see the existing planning items. Click on an A-line item to open its detailed view. Planning items can generally be configured to either automatically use the daily plan hours or assign a flat number of hours. In both cases, the configured value can be adjusted directly in the planning interface as desired. Please note that configuring planning items with the time of day detail, such as for shift work, is planned for future development. Let's take a quick look at the MyTime mobile app for your employees. In the Daily Activities view, we see both the deployed planning entry and a timesheet of the logged working hours. Employees may log their working hours and absences on days when work has been scheduled. There is no restriction in terms of logging working hours. However, the planning entry cannot be deleted, saved as a favourite, or copied to other days, ensuring the administrator retains full control over the work schedules. In the weekly overview, logged hours are compared against the weekly planned hours, providing a daily balance. For employees who are set up in tracking mode Basic, without a configured working week, such users will see only the logged hours displayed. Once everything is set up, the work schedules serve as the foundation for accurate time tracking of your employees. Take note, access to the planning interface requires the appropriate permission, which can be granted by the account owner in the Manage Admins menu to other users. Make sure to check out our additional video tutorials on various features and visit our support page with numerous helpful articles. Wishing you a great start